But when it comes to division of fraction, for instance, if you are asked to divide 5 over 4 divided by let's say 2 over 6, or maybe 2 over 7. Okay, let's say 2 over 7. Okay, 5 over 4 divided by 2 over 7. All right, there is a principle. Okay, we call it division law. Okay, division law. Okay, so what we'll do is this. Listen, you have 5 over 4 dividing 2 over 7. Okay, so what you do is this. Whenever fractions are dividing, there's a principle. The principle is this. Write down the first fraction. You write down, the principle is what I'm stating. You write down the first fraction. The first fraction is 5 over 4. And this division sign is called division principle. This division sign will change to multiplication. That is the rule. Okay, so this division sign will change to multiplication, and when it changes to multiplication, it will affect the next fraction. The change here will affect the fraction, okay, to be inverse. It will affect this next fraction to what? To be inverse. So we are going to get the inverse of this fraction. Okay, so this is 2 over 7. So the inverse of 2 over 7 will be 7, okay, over 2. That is that is the inverse. Okay, so 2 over 7 now change to what? 7 over 2. Because of the change here, the effect of this division changing to multiplication, that is the rule. Okay, it's simple. That is the rule. So at this point, you know when you are multiplying fraction, numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator, since there is no factor that can divide any number up and down. Okay, so you will say 5 times 7. 5 times 7 is what? 35 all over 4 times 2 is what? 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, it's 8. Okay, so you say 35 divided by 8. Okay, 35 divided by 8. This is an improper fraction. So you say give 35 oranges to 8 people. Give 35 oranges to 8 people. You know that if you do that, 8 times what will give you 35 or close to 35? 8 times 4, I think 4. So we have 4 whole number. Okay, 8 times 2 is 30. 8 times 4 is 32. 2 plus 3. So 3 will be left. Okay, 3 will be left. You also divide to what? The 8 people. So it will be 4 whole number 3. Then sometimes the fraction can be like this. The fractions can be like this. Say 2 over 3. Okay, divided by, okay, this also means division, divided by, let's say 9 over 4. Okay, so you can also have it in this form. If they do not put it in this sign divide, this division sign also means the same thing as this. So in your calculation, in your solving anywhere, and you have something like this, maybe a fraction dividing, they use this big division. Okay, this big line, meaning that this fraction is dividing what? This fraction. It also means the same thing. What do? You write the first fraction. The first fraction is 2 over what? 3. Then this division sign changes to what? Multiplication. And what? There will be a reciprocal. There will be an inverse. Okay, there will be an inverse reciprocal. That is the denominator will go to what? Will be as the numerator, and the numerator will be as what? The denominator. I think it is like this. Okay, so At this point, can you simplify up and down? Any factor that can go up, down, I think no factor. Okay, so what you do, you just multiply numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. So 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, all over 3 times 9 is 27. All right, so